there. So one of the questions that we get asked quite a bit is what kind of frame goes well with art that has a lot of yellows, a lot of gold, like this one here. And as you can see, it also has some reds. It's really dark on the darker side, so most people would lean towards a black frame. But if you want to go with gold, right, gold will accent the art really nice. You probably don't want to go with a gold frame because it'll compete with the art. So one of the things that we recommend is that perhaps you start with the black on the outside, but along the way you sort of add an accent tone, and you could create that easily by stacking multiple frames. So there's black on the outside, kind of an ornate black, and then there's a little bit of a hint of gold on the inside, but you probably want to go back to black because you want black to be sort of the first color that has contact with the art. And as you can see, if I get a little close, there is a black that follows the gold. So we have gold on the outside, we have black on the outside, we have a little bit of gold, and then we come back to black. And as you can see, as I zoom out, you know, it makes for a really, really good combination. There's the art, which is really bright yellow gold. There's a little bit of red. The outsides have black, and so the frame, frames the whole thing really nicely. It really complements. So I'm going to show you another combination here, how you might achieve that. So here's the type of frame combination that can help us achieve that look when framing very neon, gold, yellow type of art. So there is frame molding like this one here, where sort of dark on the outside, and then there's a gold lip towards the inside. And again, if we put this right up against that art, it may not be sort of a wise idea, because the gold that'll be really close to the art will clash, quite a bit with the gold in the art. So one of the things that you can do is you can build a little bit of a breathing room there, and you can actually stack another smaller frame. In this case it would be a black frame. So we could literally mount it right inside of that frame. And as you can see now, you could go from black with a little bit of a gold accent, and then black again, and then the art would come right in. Now there's no limitations as to how many layers of this sort of black gold we can create, because right here we can actually use a matte that would be gold again. And I'm going to go ahead and come in a little closer so it's not too much matte. And then again, we go back to the same thing, right? You don't want the gold to touch the gold to be the first one that makes contact with the gold art. So what we can do is we can actually build another layer of black. In this case, what I'm doing is I'm using what we call a fillet, which is just a decorative, smaller, thinner frame. And these guys usually go right after the matte and before the art. And so as you can see, as I zoom out, you'll see that we start with black, then we go into gold, we have a little bit more black, we have a gold matte, and then of course we have a black fillet. So there's no there's no limit as to the type of look that we want to achieve. And I'm going to take a sort of a wider angle to look at that art, and you can see even from far away just how nice it looks. There's the really bright art inside, and then there's black that follows it, and then there's a little bit of a gold accent, and then a bigger black frame, and the whole thing just looks really nice. So again, this is a question that we get a lot. People bring in all sorts of art, and especially they come in somewhat confused when they bring in art that has so much gold and reds and really bright yellows in the art. But this is kind of what we would recommend. And of course, we have over 3,000 different styles. We can combine and we can achieve just the look that you're looking for. But thanks for watching.